Alright, Shalom. Um, this is part 2 of the lesson, American Marriage is a Trap to Men. Now, if you have not watched part 1, Lord willing, I can put it in the description box. But if not, just, look up the name of this video on YouTube and just put part 1 in, and you should find it, okay? But anyway, before I get into this lesson, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and Yahweh, which is the name of who the world ignorantly just calls God, because the word God is just a title. Okay, and here's a fun fact. If you look at the word God backwards, it means the word dog. Alright, try it yourself. So, instead of using the word God, you should use Yahweh. Alright, but anyway, we're going to get into this, man. Alright, now, last video I looked up the word marriage in Google to get the false definitions that America pushes out there. But I found something very interesting that, I wanted to look this up as well for this video, which is, I looked up divorce rate in America. Okay, now, I found a few good little things here, which, it always shows a certain thing that says people also ask, which you all have probably seen that, but it says, basically searches that people basically always put in. So, since a lot of people put this in, it basically lines them all up here, and you can click on it if you have the same question. Alright, so I clicked on a few of these, and some of these, hey, they fit what we're saying perfectly. The first one I wanted to click on was this one here. It said, how long does the average marriage last in America? And it says, the average length of a marriage that ends in divorce is 8 years. People wait an average of 3 years after a divorce to remarry, if they remarry at all. The average age for couples going through the first divorce is 30 years old. Which, really according to the scriptures, the only way that there is a divorce is a man can divorce a woman. Alright, which we're going to get the scriptures on that in a little bit as well. Now look at this one. This says, what is the percentage of the first marriages that end in a divorce? Almost 50% of all marriages in the United States will end in divorce or separation. Researchers estimate that 41% of all first marriages end in a divorce. Okay, we'll put that there, alright? So now we looked at the facts, right? We've seen that they just said that 41% of all marriages will end in a divorce, alright? Now here's a fun fact. I want to say maybe around 30, if not more percent of that, I want to say around 35% of those is going to be by a woman, okay? Because a woman can basically divorce a man, and she can put him on child support, so therefore she gets money to, help take care of her children, and she gets to take things from that man. Basically, pretty much everything he has. I mean, there's this one cracker dude I was watching on YouTube, or an Edomite dude, to use a better word. I was watching his video, and he was, you could see he wanted to just burst out crying, man. What that devil deserves, man. Hey, in the kingdom, you're going into slavery, and so is your wife and your children, okay? But anyway, the video is basically him showing a nice, beautiful home that him and his wife basically spend hundreds of thousands of dollars together to build. And guess what happened? She filed for a divorce, and guess what happened? She won. They get to be divorced, and guess who gets to keep the house and all the belongings? The woman gets to keep the house, even though the main person who paid for that house, put hundreds of thousands of dollars into it, was the man. So he was showing a video on YouTube of this nice, beautiful, which looks to be a mansion, 3-floor house. Now the dude has nowhere to go after he spent $500,000 on this house. So he lost his house over a woman. I'm gonna tell you. At the time of Jacob's trouble, as you can read about in the book of what is that? Daniel, the 12th chapter, I believe it is. All right, a lot of men are gonna be searching to get revenge on women, man. All right, and that's gonna be reality, man. For example, it might be a woman that put you on child support, or for a lot of money or whatnot, or took everything you had from you. And that day, there's gonna be no 911 to call, man. There will be no police out on the street. The police will be shot and killed just like what they're doing to our people every day, man. I mean, I hate to laugh, but it's funny, man. Because you Jakes are never gonna wake up. You're never gonna wake up to learn that the white man is the devil, okay? You're never gonna wake up to understand that these other nations, they don't care about you, man. They don't care about us. Alright, this white man who is the devil, okay? The serpent in the Garden of Eden, okay? He doesn't care about you, man. The scriptures, what is that? The Apocrypha says, never trust thy enemy, for as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, okay? Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression makes wise men mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart, okay? Because this devil will give you a gift, okay? For example, let's see, let's say, what could I use? Oh, they'll allow a woman, okay, well, we'll give you, benefits, we'll help you, we'll give you a few thousand a month or whatnot. But the only way we're going to be able to do that is if you kick your man out of the house, because he can't be there. You have to be there with your own children and take care of them. But we'll send you checks if you can kick the man out of your house. So you see, it's nothing but wickedness at its finest, man. And they'll reward you to do something that's totally wicked, okay? But I mean, this just shows you the, what's the word I'm looking for? How much of a devil this devil is, man. For lack of a better words. I want to go ahead and get this. I brought this out in the other video, but for edification, I got it again. Romans 7:2. For the woman which have an husband is bound by the law to her husband, as long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is free from the law of her husband. So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. Right, so, as I said, let's say a woman divorces a man, right? Well, if that happens, and she gets with another man, you're committing adultery in the eyes of who you people call Jesus Christ. So this means, you know what I find funny? This means that I want to say 40% of Christians, maybe a little bit less than that, or any Christian that got divorced and remarried another man, any woman Christian that got a divorce and married another Christian man, or any man in general, okay? If you're not with the first man you ever slept with, you are committing adultery. It says so the Holy Scriptures. Okay, I mean, I'm not making up. You go read it, man. Alright, I mean, it's plain and simple. Just got a text real quick. Let me just go ahead and hold on a sec. And as I said, man, it's all done by design to cause problems, man. This is why the scriptures say. Matter of fact, let me look this up real quick, because this is a good scripture, man. As the scriptures say, we gotta go line upon line and precept upon precept. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the scripture. All right, if I could say it that way. Here, hold on. Let me just highlight it real quick because I'm on my iPad. All right, this is the book of Nahum, chapter 3. Hold on, this person keeps messaging me. Let me just tell him to. All right, there we go. Let me read this fast. A book of Nahum. It's Salakiakim. I had to leave the notifications on because it's important, so Salaki about that. Or otherwise, I would turn the notification off. Salaki. Um, Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. The noise of a whip and the noise of a rallying of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifted up the brave sword and the glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain, a great number of carcasses. And there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. Behold, or Slaki, because of the multitude of thy whoredoms, O the well-favored harlot, the mischief of witchcraft, the sale of nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, saith Yahweh. I will deliver thy skirts upon thy face. I will show the nations thy nakedness, the kingdoms thy shame. And I will cause abominable filth, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. Alright? Right, now, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is going to have this all come down on America, man. Here, hold on. As I said, Slaki, I hate to, message somebody in the middle of a lesson, but, it's important, so, Slaki about that. Anyway, let me just check how much time I have on this video recording. All right, we're good. We should be good for, I say, another 6 minutes, so I can get through what else I want to get to. All right, but remember, as I was just showing you, we looked up those few things on Google, right? So you see, well, I believe the number was, what was it? 41% of the first marriages end in divorce, I believe it said. All right, so that means, which, let's put it this way. All right, your first so-called marriage is actually false because, the first man you ever slept with, according to in the eyes of the Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, okay? The first man you ever slept with is your husband, okay? And if you're not with that man, you are committing adultery. I mentioned in the last video, this is why the Lord called this generation a wicked and adulterous generation, okay? It's very simple to understand, okay? Because you people don't even know what marriage is in the 21st century, man. Let's see. All right. Let's get this. All right, because you women, you've been given much liberty, man. Okay, but really, I'm going to show you in the scriptures where only a man can divorce a woman. Okay, the Holy Bible, which you people claim you believe in, but even if you do, because you claim you do, if you do, the scriptures say that only a man can divorce a woman. And I'm going to read the scripture. We're going to get the scripture. We're going to get the scripture. All right? Deuteronomy chapter 24 and 1. When a man have taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she found no favor in his eyes, because he hath found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her. It doesn't say let her write him. It says let him write her a bill of divorcement, and give it to her in her hand, and send her out of his house. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go out and be another man's wife. And if the latter husband hate her, and write her a bill of divorcement, and give it in her hand, and send her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband would send her away, may not take her again to be his wife. after that she is defiled. For that is an abomination before the Lord. And thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord thy God give thee for an inheritance. When a man have taken a new wife, he shall not go out to war, neither shall he be charged with any business, but he shall be free at home for 1 year, and shall clean up his, or slakia, cheer up his wife, which he have taken, slakia. Alright, but the point I wanted to focus on there, which, that's another good point there in the 4th verse. Alright, because they call it a thing in the world where basically you get back together with your ex or something like that after they were with a few other people. In the eyes of the Lord, that's a pure filthiness, man. Sleeping with a woman that just slept with, that you used to deal with, but then, she slept with, let's say 5 different men that she was with. Then she wants to come back with you. You shouldn't take that woman, man. Which, as I said, man, every person that claims to be married, I want to say maybe 99%, or I'll say 98%, all right, is committing adultery. In the eyes of they call Jesus Christ, you're committing adultery, man, because you're not with the very first person that you slept with. If they're still alive, then you're committing adultery. In the eyes of the Lord, that's what it is. Okay? Now, as we said, the Lord understands our situations. This is why we're saved by grace. Okay? Because we can't fully keep these laws. Why? Because we're in captivity today, man. Alright? Because this devil, the so-called white man, turned everything upside down. So obviously we can't, keep this law perfect, man. But we are to try to the best of our abilities, as the scripture have said. Okay? Pretty much that was all I wanted to get there, man. Alright, but the point is that, going back to the name of this video, man, this American way of marriage is wicked and is a trap to a man, okay? This American way is a trap to men, okay? And it's wicked, but it's all done on purpose to cause problems, man. We just read Nahum, the 3rd chapter, man, okay? That basically describes that and proves that, man. Okay, but I think I'm gonna call that the lesson there. If you have not already, please make sure you watch part 1 for, more edification on this exact, subject here. But anyway, with that being said, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. With that being said, I want to say Shalom.